Hello, a very good afternoon to you all and welcome to Lincolnshire. We are live from the Jakemans Community Stadium in Boston as Spennymoor's long wait for competitive football finally comes to an end as the 2021-22 National League North season starts today. It names two debutants in the starting 11. They are John Lafudu and Brad Abbott, and Spennymoor line up like this in a 5-3-2 formation. Dale Eve is the goalkeeper, the back five right to left. John Lafudu, Carl Magnay, the captain James Curtis, Joe Tate and Scott McLean. Three in the midfield, they are Adriano Moke, Brad Abbott and Jamie Chandler. That's his first Spennymoor start since February 2020. Up front is Rob Ramshaw, a little behind Glenn Taylor. The bench is the new signing goalkeeper Harry Flatters, who signed yesterday. He last played for York last season. Alongside him on the bench, it's quite an attacking bench. Mark Anderson, Ryan Hall, Stephen Thompson and Frank Mulhern. There it is, Spennymoor kicking us off from right to left as we see it. With a good vantage point here. Left foot into Moke, lovely little turn from him. He dinks it towards the back post, towards Taylor, who can just knock it back into the path of Abbott, edge of the D. He can't really get shot away, tries to reverse pass which is blocked. That's got to be a handball, as obvious as you like for the Boston man in the middle of the field there. Can they make that tendency turn into something? Here to Glenn Taylor from the free kick. It's towards goal and it's just wide of the keeper's left-hand post. That really was not far away. The keeper was scrambling away through the left-hand side. Peter Crook was never going to get there. Area towards Magnay, who can't quite win the ball. Chandler now will do so, but it's bouncing around and it bounces at the feet of Taylor, who's outside the penalty area. Cuts away from one and from two. Gets it back. It's out of penalty area. Left foot shot across. Goal! And it's blocked and it's offside. Is a decision eventually, because I think Joe Tate was going in for the rebound. Round Taylor's good link-up play between the two of them, a good understanding. Now Lafudu has it, Chandler's in a lot of space and he gets the ball, edge of the penalty area, he crosses it towards Taylor, who chests it down and volleys it towards goal, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And if that had been half a yard left or half a yard right, it would have been 1-0. What they can do from it, Brad Abbott will take it 20-25 yards from the goal line. Towards the back post, towards Magnay, who loses out in the air to Shield, but it comes out to Chandler, who returns it to Magnay, who's onside. First time cross to Curtis, who slices it. This ball goes off the bar. Taylor on the turn, it hit the bar. It's not cleared away yet, though. Boston have got it, though, tight in their own half, with the clearance which will go out of play. The crossfield Taylor, the keeper comes and he doesn't get it, but neither does Taylor. That ball's fizzed along the 6-yard line from back to front so quickly. Curtis with a really good diagonal ball to Lafudu. Takes charge and Boston end up coming out with possession there, but who was that? Fallon just stands on the ball and that allows Abbott in, and they've got to be careful on the yellow card, but he did do well to win the ball and find Moke, who's clearly being fouled, and he's not going to give it, and Boston can come forward, dangerous position. It's with Preston, he shoots, he punches away towards the far side, and it's going out of play for a Boston throw, and Boston now starting to step on it. Give it to Moke, to Chandler, and now Spain will try and come down the left. There's a bit of space down there now. And Scott McLean back to Jamie Chandler again. McLean's continuing to run forward. He gets the ball. He's in behind here with Scott McLean. Takes a touch. Puts a decent ball in towards the middle. Towards Taylor, and he just pokes it towards goal to fall towards Abbott, who goes down. And it's going to be a penalty. Spenny will have a penalty, and it's the fourth Boston man, Brad Abbott, who wins it. The referee had a long think about that before he pointed to the spots. He also missed one at Stocksbridge, let's not forget. So here we go. There's no crowd behind that goal to the right, trying to put Taylor off. Here he goes, there's a deep breath. Taylor shoots, and it's into the corner. Spennymoor leads. Just short of the hour mark here. To the keeper's right, it was low and it was hard. The keeper didn't really stand a chance with one of them. And Spennymoor lead. A really good penalty, which Jack's even more happy with because he managed to catch that one on camera. I must say, when the referee blew his whistle, it felt like that Hall incident, my heart was in my mouth, because if he'd given the dive, which he'd just given on Tootle, Abbott's been booked, Abbott would have been off. but the penalty was the decision. Was it right, was it wrong? Honestly, from this view, we don't know. Throw in for Spennymoor. A second goal would be lovely. That's not ask for too much. Thrown in towards Ramshaw. Inside the penalty area. Will curl a shot and it's saved by the goalkeeper. From our angle, like it was destined for the corner. The keeper can only parry it away to start with, but he gathers it at the second. Paul Green again, and here come Boston with Leafley up over the top. Headed on by Elliott. Again, waved a penalty, waves away, but the second one's given. The first one was waved away. Oh, a bit of after as well in the middle. And the Boston man's gone to the ground, right in front of the referee. I'm not sure why or how. Taylor's pointing to his chest. I think he's saying that he's got a mark on him with a little bit of afters. Boston have a penalty. It wasn't for the first one, it was for the second one. Daly saved a couple last season. I remember at Southport he saved one. Here comes Elliott. Will be left-footed from 12 yards. Stuttered run up and it's into the corner. He went the right way but couldn't quite get a hand on it. And Boston equalise. It's 1-1. The fans around is making a lot of noise. And now Boston are probably favourites to go on and win this if there is to be a winner. Their tails will be up now. In swinger from Abbott towards the middle. Keepers will easily claim that one. Poor corner. And they'll get on with it as well because they've got two up. It's thrown out quickly to Danny Elliott. Back to go on the halfway line. Has to just pause a little bit. But he spreads possession onto his near side to Tussle, who touches it in his path and can run forward with it. But he has to check back. And give it back to Garner. Square from him across the back line to Shields. He keeps switching the two centre halves. Who's playing left, who's playing right. Just caused a little bit of confusion for me. And now it's with Garner, and now they're going to switch again. Garner with a really good ball towards Ferguson on the far side, chests it down, cuts inside of one, but Ramshaw will not allow him to cut inside of another. And he'll turn away from him as well, and he'll try and feed it into McLean, I think. He will do that. Infield to Moke, has to turn away from the challenge. He give it into Brad Abbott. That's a really good ball. And McLean's in, he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's onside, Scott McLean. He shoots, he scores! Spennymoor scored! They lead late on. And it's Scott McLean of all people from left wing back. The Spennymoor fans are on the pitch on the far side. A really good pass through, I think, from Brad Abbott to Scott McLean, who runs through one-on-one. He opens his body up with his right foot and points it into the keeper's bottom left corner. Has Spennymoor nicked all 3 points. What a fantastic move, a fantastic pass. Jackson just calmed down from celebrating himself. I've nearly lost my voice, but Spennymoor lead. Get in. That's all there is to say. It has silenced the Boston fans. A minute and a half to go. And the referee has just signalled toward his near side to say that there'll be 3 additional minutes, I think. Joe Tate launches one down the line towards Taylor, who lays it back towards Abbott, but it'll run away from him and cleared away by Boston. Chandler's underneath it, heads in the wrong direction, and that drags Hall out, and there's a man over on his near side. If Boston can find it, it's towards Elliott. The food is with him, he's got Tussle outside of him, he'll try and shot! Oh, he can push it clear, bounce out towards Elliott again, edge of the D. Chandler gets a good foot in, once and twice, then kicks it clear, it's volleyed clear. Wow, that was such a good effort from Danny Elliott. If Taylor won a free kick, no he hasn't. Here comes Boston again, there's no time for a breath. Across the D, Elliott spins, he goes down, it's shot towards goal, it's wide. That looked like more of a penalty to me than the one that was given, but the referee says no. Oh wow, Danny Elliott shot there from 20 yards, it was moving, it was spinning in the air, and Daly did ever so well to get a palm on it. Twitcher plays this near side to Matt Tussle, one-on-one with Ryan Hall, just ahead of the halfway line. That is a full-time whistle. Spennymoor win their first game of the season in fairly dramatic circumstances, with a late winner from Scott McLean of all people from left wing back. Tommy Miller's first competitive game in permanent charge at Spennymoor Town is a win, and really impressive win at that, at one of the title favourites, Boston United.